Hey guys, so surprise video. First of all, if you guys hear any noise on like this side of the street, and so they're doing like piping and stuff like that. So if you hear beeping, it's from the big machinery that's out there. And yeah, so in this video, I thought I would do Six the Musical Part 2. In this video, I am going to listen to some of the songs because it is said that each queen is inspired a pop artist. So to go through this, I have sticky notes here so I wouldn't forget who's supposed to be inspired by who. So the first one, Catherine Aragon, is inspired by Beyonce style. And so if you guys don't know, each queen has a song to herself it's supposed to be inspired by. So just in case of Bolin, I hope I got that right, is supposed to be inspired by Lily Allen. Jane Seymour is Adele and Sia. Anna Cleves is Nicki Minaj and Rihanna. Catherine Howard is Ariana Grande and Britney Spears. Catherine Parr is Alicia Keys. So I'm going to look things on my I want to play this out YouTube and you know, copyright is a thing. So I'm gonna see I've done this once already, but I'm gonna see if I can hear any of these artists in these songs. So the first one is of Aragon's song, which is No Way. So I'm gonna get this going. All right, I'm gonna play it and see if I can hear Beyonce within the song. Okay, so I definitely hear I see where she is supposed to be Beyonce, but to be honest, Anna in that and would be of Clee. I think it's just because the no 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 way is what's getting me to be like Rihanna because S&M has a lot of that like stutter. And so that's kind of where so the next one is Anne of Boleyn, and she's supposed to be Lily Allen. I've only heard 2 songs by Lily Allen. Um, so let's see how this is going to be. Her song is Don't Lose Your Head, which I think this song's kind of I actually spell it right. Lose your head. Okay, so I'll put this back in. See if I can hear it in this. Baby. And go. I didn't know I would move in with his missus. Get a life. Like, what was I meant to do? Oh, I'm sorry. Pause. Okay, so first of all, if you guys hear I have a cabinet thing up here that's glass, and so when they're moving stuff and there's pipes that they're literally dropping on the ground, it makes a shake, and also it's because they dropped something on the ground and it's making it shake. Anyways, back to the video. This song is, I think, a lot more upbeat than Lily Allen. I think she's a lot more darker of an artist from the music that I've heard from her, but the words are definitely Lily Allen. So the next one is my favorite. I cannot tell you guys how much I love this song. More song is the most beautiful song in a song, so much so I'm working on doing a lyrical dance. So beautiful, and she's supposed to be Adele and Sia. So, mm, just drop that. Oops. Let's do this. I love the song, you guys. It's not even funny. Gosh, I'm literally the master at getting earbuds tangled up. It's not even funny. If I could just like get my life together, it's Tuesday. I'd have it together by now. All right, let me see if I can hear Sia in this. This is what I want to know, if I can hear Sia in this, because I do strongly hear every single time more Adele in it than Sia. And so I'm gonna see if I can hear in it. Try, but I'm unbreakable. That's the last test. I still cannot hear Sia inspired in this in any way, shape, or form. The piano part sounds so Adele. The voice even is so, like, Adele inspired, even, like, the lyrics. I just don't hear Sia at all in this. So the next one is Anne of Cleves, and her song is Get Down. So she is supposed to be Nicki Minaj and Rihanna. Get Down. Okay, so for this one, I definitely hear Rihanna more than Nicki Minaj. I really don't even hear Nicki Minaj in this, to be completely honest. And I freaking love that beat. Like, that is a sick beat. I love it. So the next one is Catherine Howard, and her song is All You Wanna Do, which I will already say this, the lyrics are very Ariana Grande, which it's supposed to be like inspired by. I'm gonna see if I can hear Britney Spears in this in the music style or whatever. So that one is all you want to do. See if I can find it. Did I do this right? All you. Hmm. Ariana Grande, but the like music style I think is definitely Britney Spears. So, and the last one is Catherine Parr, who is supposed to be inspired by Alicia Keys, and her song is I Don't Need Your Love. So, so after this, I'm going to talk to you guys about kind of my other thoughts on Six the Musical, if there's things that they missed, that I wish they talked about, and some other thoughts on Six the Musical that actually have to do with the show and not Hamilton this time. So, again, this is Catherine Parr's song, I Don't Need Your Love, and it's supposed to be inspired by Alicia Keys. Going. I found it, but it's not going. There we go. Yeah, yeah, there it is. For a second, like, I could not hear Alicia Keys, and I was just hearing just, like, I guess music really, but then it got into Alicia Keys, and I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense." So, out of all of these songs, you guys, my favorite is definitely Jane Seymour's, which is Heart of Stone, and I definitely love Ex-Wives and Six are my favorite songs. So now, do I think there is anything that Six the Musical kind of missed? Um, so literally this morning I was doing some research on the queens and even Henry VIII because I'm American and I was never taught about excuse me, about Henry VIII, and now learning about him, he was just really cruel and like why? And also like why would women marry him after the fact that he beheaded his wives, he divorced some of them, you know, but I guess back then they didn't really have a choice. But anyways, one thing I think they really missed, and this is just overall with all of them, is just way more of their backstory. Um, there's so much more they could have done. The one I'm really disappointed in is Jane Seymour, but like Catherine of Aragon, she had 5 kids, and the fifth one survived and then survived, I believe if I got it right, and she actually was the one who gave him a boy, but that boy had died. I believe he might have been the 5th one, if I remember correctly. Another thing about Catherine Aragon's past is she was first married to Arthur, who was Henry's brother, and he ended up, I think, getting sick and dying, if I'm correct. And Henry VIII was only 10 years old when he had to rule England. And so there's so much more they could have gone with that with her. Obviously Henry VIII was did not get to pick who he married. His father just chose Catherine, who was the widow at the time. And so there's just so much history within her story that I think they could have gone into more. I definitely would have liked to hear a bit more of the kids. I don't know why, and this is probably just me being like a kid person, but I love to see like what this has done to them. I just literally sounded like a robot. What this kind of did to them because their father was awful. He was abusing women, he's beheading them and doing all this stuff. I don't know. I would just like to hear more about the kids. And also he actually had a unfortunately didn't survive. So anyways, Anne Boleyn, she ended up giving him a daughter. And so his faith in having a son was really fading at the time. And the thing is, during this time, I think it was still when Anne was alive, if not after she was beheaded, their daughter basically wasn't a part of the family anymore because she wasn't a boy and the son that Henry wanted. And so he like left her basically. The daughter's name was Elizabeth and Henry just basically left her. And so this is where Jane Seymour comes in because yes, she did give Henry the son he wanted, but she also in her stepdaughter Elizabeth to be restored, as they say, into the family and into the throne, I guess, whatever. And that speaks volumes of who Jane was. And she was one of the one of wives to basically be a normal, compassionate queen, you know? Again, these women aren't just, the wives of Henry VIII, they were queens. And so that's when I'm a little Catherine Howard, well, Anne of Cleves. I actually can't remember history about her off of the top of my head. I'm sure there's definitely things they could have gone into. On second thought, now that I'm thinking about it, I believe at the end of before she got divorced, she was accused of cheating on him. Probably could have done something with that. Sure that's how it went, but um again, I could be wrong, but I know there's some I'm pretty sure there was something with, like, a man, and she was just basically being wrongly accused of her doings, and so it ended up in Catherine so much they could go in with her. She was literally a slut, and that's just history. I don't say whore because nowadays whore means you have to pay for sex. So I say slut because she wasn't paying these guys for sex. But she was with a lot of people. Manox, who ended up like writing books and meditations and stuff like that. And I know this is kind of the thing that bothers me is people say that she was the survivor of the six of them when really he had died when she was married to him, but literally, if I remember this correctly, I think it was 8 months later she died. So she did live like with him, and in that sense, she survived, but it wasn't much longer than, you know, the time of her death, waiting for that. So I just think they could have, like, gone way more in depth with this, I think. Honestly, I love the show, I love the music. I'm gonna probably listen to Heart of Stone on repeat for the rest of the day, and yeah, that's my kind of conclusion thoughts. Musical this I bet the listening to music part was boring for you, because you can't hear the But let me know if you guys can hear any of those artists in the songs down below, especially the Adele and Sia one, which is Heart of Stone, because I've listened to that song so many times, I still don't hear Sia. And, Catherine Howard, All You Want Hear, I think Ariana Grande and Britney Spears. I more so hear Ariana Grande because of the words and stuff, but, just let me know that down below. I hope you guys like this video. Please like it. Please hit the subscribe. I think it's on this side after I post. Hit the bell for notifications, leave a comment, do all that fun jazz, and I will see you guys later. Bye.